Braylon Edwards, our own, put out a tweet, and this was a great tweet. I thought it was. Chris, whenever you can, just throw it up there. He kind of gave a scenario here where it was, would you rather the number 1 seed by the Detroit Lions and a bye, or the number 2 seed, which gives you 2 home games and no break in your momentum? And it says there at the bottom, there's no wrong answers. I think there's a wrong answer.
100%.
I think there's a wrong answer, and I'm going to break it down for you guys real quick.
Let me just give you my short answer because I just had one line of notes that I took here. It says 1 seed and a bye all day long.
All day.
I don't know why you would ever consider. Yeah, no, we don't need a week off.
That's what I said. And you know what? Right now you can use that as a point, is where by the time the playoffs come, you're going to have guys on the injury report again. And there's going to be a couple guys that are very, very important to your team. And if you have that 1 seed, I can guarantee you a week off does what this week off did for you. And it gets everyone. Majority, I'll say 80% of those guys that you need, your offensive starters, your defensive starters, it gets everyone a chance to heal up fully and get ready for a huge playoff push. Number 2 with that, if you do get a bye and you get the 1 seed, you only have to win 2 football games to get to the Super Bowl. You only have to win 1 football game to get to the NFC Championship. You only have to win 3 to win it all instead of 4. That and if you want to be like, oh, that's not a lot, Booner, 1 football game is a lot in the NFL. If you have to go through, like, especially in the playoffs, if you can avoid playing a playoff game, I don't care if it's versus Saints, Vikings, I don't care. Anything is possible. If you can avoid staying out a week and not getting upset and staying home and getting healthier, I think you have to take it.
Yeah.
You have to.
Even guys that don't show up on the injury report, football's a game where even the healthy guys, you spend 100% of the next week after a game trying to get your body as close to 100% before the next Sunday or the next game as possible. Of course, taking an extra week to get your body right and then be able to prepare for the second round of the playoffs, it's a no-brainer.
Do you know what the biggest thing to me actually is, though? I know I put those 2 points out there. The main thing to me in all of this is I will be very vocal on this. I'm still, no matter what, I don't care where this team's at, if they have a chance to go to the playoffs, I'm going to sit there and root for them to win the Super Bowl. I think no matter what, if you get in, you have a chance. And that might be the fan in me. I don't know. And yes, I'll break it down, whether if they're in a game and I think they might lose this game, I still am going to cheer for them. If you have the number 1 seed, you don't have to go play in Philly in the NFC Championship game. You're playing right down the street here in right down Woodward. Drive up Woodward.
Literally.
You'll see Ford Field up there on your left a little bit, a couple streets over. You're playing at Ford Field in the NFC Championship game if you go there. The Philadelphia Eagles, DeAndre Swift, they have to come to Detroit and they have to play this crowd. And I'll tell you what, if there's an NFC Championship at Ford Field,
oh my word,
that will be one of the biggest games ever in Detroit and in Detroit sports.
Maybe history.
Ever. History. It'll be